Right, today we're going to be looking at my most amazing sacrifice ever. Today's video is going to be so nasty you genuinely might get a semi, and I might get a letter from the royal family saying I offended them with this queen sack. I'm not joking, so this was a recent game played by me. I was rated 1850. It was a 3-minute blitz game and my opponent was rated 1792. I'm normally absolutely terrible at blitz games, but genuinely I've been improving recently just by watching my own videos. So, that's something you might want to take note of. Now, today's video is going to be, the game is only 19 moves, so it's not going to take much of your time, but the return on investment is going to be extremely net positive for you. We see the move e4, c6, so we get into the Caro-Kann, I'm sure lots of you have seen the Caro-Kann. Anyway, we see bishop f5, which is the main line. If you want to learn the theory to this, I've got some videos on it. Here, I played the move knight g3. It's the most, the most basic, most direct, the main line. We see bishop g6 and now knight f3. I like going knight f3 because it gives my opponent to blunder. I didn't actually realize this when I was playing it. Here, the main move is h4, but they all really transpose, but h4, and then we normally see a move like h6. Instead, I played the move knight f3, because here my opponent should play a move like knight d7, maybe stopping knight e5, and when I go h4, then go h6. Here my opponent played the move h6 here, which is actually inaccurate. I didn't punish it in the game, I continued with the main line h4, but I've got an extremely strong move here, which is knight e5, attacking this bishop. If this bishop retreats, and I've got queen h4 sliding in, he has to block it g6, but then I go to f3, queen f3, attack it once again, and if knight f6, then I go queen b3, double attack, and I actually win a pawn. So you actually win a pawn just by your opponent playing this weird move. So that's a little thing you can use in your games, by the way. So we look at the game h6 was played. Here went h4, my opponent went e6, I went h5, bishop d7, and I went bishop d3. I wanted to exchange this bishop, he exchanged, take, and now my opponent played the move knight f6. Which could signify to me that he's going to be casting queenside. I continued with the basic theory, bishop d2, and now he played the move c5. Now, normally, a move like knight b to d7 or a move like queen c7 is a lot more commonly seen. I've never seen the move c5 before, although, according to the chess.com theory books, it's actually theory. Here I castled my king, castled queenside. Here he took. Now, here taking was weird because this has never been played before in Master Games, and I just had this spider sense. I had this tingling sense. I knew something was wrong. Okay, according to the engine, it's still not that bad, but white should have a slight advantage. I took with the knight, and here he played the move queen c7. And now it's getting bad. Now there's two extremely strong moves here. I played the second strongest move. The best move here is rook h to e1, and you'll kind of see as the game goes along. Here I played the move knight b5 first, and then here he went queen c6. Now, if my rook was here, I would have an extremely strong sacrifice, which I'm going to show you. I went knight b5 first, and here I was trying to work out what's the best move. I'll let you try pause the video and find the best move. If you did pause the video, there's an extremely strong move here, bishop a5, which actually just wins, because you threaten checkmate m1, and you also threaten this, and if b6, obviously you go checkmate, so bishop b7, well then you just go knight c7, castling rights disabled, you win a rook. Game's over. Going back a bit, back to queen c6, I didn't see bishop f5 in the game. It's a pattern I've never really seen before, so I'm going to blame my pattern recognition there. Here I played the move rook h to e1, which is a tiny bit of a cheapo. It's still one of the strongest moves, though. It's not really a cheapo, I don't know what I'm saying. Here my opponent played the seemingly innocuous move. I'm not actually sure if innocuous is the right word there. We see, it doesn't matter, because we see a6. Now try pause the video and find the absolutely dazzling, brilliant move that Otto Meister performed here. So if you did find the move, congratulations, you just equaled my brilliance. Because here I played the move queen d8. Ooh, and by the way, I have to show you that I'm not lying about the brilliant move here. Queen d8. You know it's a real brilliant move, by the way, when it's blue around the arrow. If you just like fake it and write brilliant move, like you edit it, it won't have blue around this square. So that is actually a brilliant move. And if I go back a bit, so we see queen d8, we see it takes, he has to take this, he's forced to take, and now I play bishop a5. When I played this, by the way, like, the whole street, was complaining about the noise to the council. So bishop a5, oh, now we see king e, by the way, if he goes there, it's checkmate, if he goes there, it's checkmate. So he tries to stay in the game, king e7, now knight f5. Oh, and he can't even take because it's pinned. So now he's forced to get, like, that was the whole idea of rook h to e1, by the way. That's why it was strong. So now we see rook e8, and after rook d8, that is checkmate. You know, lovely game. If I just show you, like, oh, that is checkmate anyway. So let me go back to the game. Anyway, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more brilliant moves, you want to get better at chess, like and subscribe. If you want to do some one-on-one coaching with me so you can play moves like this against your grandmaster opponents, feel free to click the link in the description, email me, whatever you want. Thank you for your time and attention. It is much appreciated. Have a nice day.